Hi guys, so just going to talk you through the next upcoming block. So I hope you've enjoyed the previous 2 weeks to just kind of get used to lifting a little bit of weight again, especially through this Christmas period. It's quite hard to stay motivated, but hopefully we're all on it now. So going into the start of this 4-week cycle, RPEs, everything is coming right down just to get you used to the new movements that will potentially put into this week's plan. You'll see as the days go on if there are new movements in there. So RPEs won't exceed more than a 6 or 7. Probably a 5 on a lot of those compound lifts just to get used to them so we're not creating too much fatigue in your bodies, especially if you have had a little bit of time off. So RPEs are coming right down. With regards to our main compound lifts, just because we want to really familiarize you guys to lifting correctly, lifting with good movement and technique, we're going to up those reps on those. So for your squats, your bench, your deadlifts, your overhead press, your RDLs, those reps are going to probably increase slightly on a few of them, just to emphasize strong shapes throughout, to make sure that that first rep is looking the exact same as our last, so that it's pure fatigue of the movement that's letting us down and not the actual strength of the movement. So that's how that's going to look. The accessory movements are also going to increase as well. So reps are a little bit higher on some of those movements. So just to add a little bit of stimulus, a different stimulus onto your bodies so that you'll be puffing towards the end of those sets. Everything is stripped down with this week 1, so volume's coming right down. You'll see a couple of the movements, there's only 2 sets just to get you used to it, and then that volume will increase over this 4-week window. I've also slowly introduced this contrast training, which I think a few of you guys are enjoying. So this is a very S&C based movement, and it's quite fun, where you do a significant compound lift. So it could be like a squat, a bench press, something like that, with quite a lot of load on the bar. You then go straight into a plyometric movement or a similar movement in that plane of movement. So for example, if you were to do a squat, you go quite heavy, you then come out and you do vertical jumps. Idea is that it's priming that movement going into the vert jump so that we're generating a lot of force through that movement. So just going to add a little bit of fun into it so that when you are doing your heavy lifts, you've got some fun plyometric or power movements to do on top of that. So any questions guys about this week's training, please drop me a message. All of the movements and the sessions will be in the Fitter app anyway, or so you can check them out before, just so you're familiar with the movements beforehand. Any questions guys, drop me a message.